Hello and welcome to RMU Focus. My name is Garrett Sherwin and I will be soon joined by my brother and ex-editor-in-chief, Colby Sherwin. But before that, he's sitting down with our new editor-in-chief, Melina Kniff, to ask her some questions. Take it away, Colby.
Thank you, Garrett, and I'm here with new RMU Century Media editor-in-chief and my friend, Melina Kniff. Melina, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, tell me, why did you decide to run for editor-in-chief?
I think ever since I stepped foot onto this campus only 2 years ago, I saw the way that the retreat was run, and I was there the whole year, and it just really, really interested me in being in charge one day and really trying to make a mark here in Century, as well as be a part of the RMU Century community. Being a part of this club has really been, you know, it's made my best of friends, and it's also really good for whenever you want to leave this place and you want to get a job, which is what college is for. I think all of that combined, as well as that just literally first day I stepped on campus, is ever since then I've always wanted to be editor-in-chief.
You know, you were talking about leaving a mark, and we've had conversations in the past about leaving marks in general. What do you want to be remembered for when your time is done as editor-in-chief?
I want to make it so the Century Media is just as close as the real world as possible, and I want to be able to say that I helped prepare at least one person, and I made a difference in one person's career in life, as well as just evolve and grow something that I'm so passionate about. And I think that this is a great opportunity that not every college campus has, and I think that I want to be able to say that I left my own personal mark in somebody's life, whether it is one student or a faculty member, just to be able to say that I helped one person.
So going off of that, who do you think is one person who's helped you grow professionally or has left that impact on your life?
I believe a lot of the faculty have helped. John Parada specifically as just a mentor, Dr. Moretti as well. He is so knowledgeable in the field, as well as you. You were past editor-in-chief this past year, and as a close friend of yours, I've seen you grow and change. And even though I haven't seen you all 4 years of your career, the last 2, now 3, I've seen you just evolve and grow and get prepared for your life outside of here. And you don't realize what impact people close to you have on you.
I appreciate that. So moving a little bit forward to the election, what was that process like? Because it's not a very easy one to have to, you know, get ready to speak in front of people and then have a vote done. So for you, what was that mental preparation? And then, because your speech was so powerful, go in a little bit of that as well.
Well, I feel like whenever you're preparing for a vote like that, you first have to think of like yourself as a leader. How can you position yourself to say how good of a leader that you will do, as well as like my mental capacity is I like to speak in front of people. I'm not scared of that. It was more being able to compile all the things I want to do and things that I hope to accomplish into a speech, as well as stand in front of everybody and look them in the eyes and say it. You can say things around the newsroom, and you can say things to people and ask like what they think, but really standing in front of a group and saying, this is what I will do for you, is a different process. Not a lot of people get to experience that. An election in that sense is a little weird, but it's still really exciting. I think the energy was really, really fun, and it was just overall a really good day.
You know, we're going on 5 days now of you being editor-in-chief. I know it's not a lot of time, but what's that experience like so far?
It's definitely a little weird. In my outside of Century life, I've been a manager at Old Navy for a very long time, and it was weird then. It's the idea of going from kind of somebody that's not in charge of really anything or having a little bit of power to having a lot of responsibility and being able to lead people. That's a really odd adjustment period, but for these 5 days, it's been pretty smooth. I have good mentors such as yourself and a few others to help guide me a little bit. So I think it's going to be a little bit longer of a smoother process, but it's more exciting than anything. I think it's 5 days in and you can't really talk too much about it, but honestly, so far, it's been really exciting.
So I want to circle back a little bit because you were talking about the retreat. What's your favorite retreat memory that you can share in the show? Because I know there's one that cannot be shared.
That first retreat, I think there's two that really stuck out to me. One was the multimedia field trip, was whenever we went to Pittsburgh, and we took pictures of the city, and we just kind of walked around. We all got to like know each other. That was really exciting and fun, as well as probably all the different like games that we play, and also just being in the newsroom. Like I remember we did the first night Kahoot of some sort, and we did trivia about RMU, and I did not know, but it was really fun, and just kind of having those close, tight-knit games, like we play capture the flag, whatever, like those are always the experiences I just remember, and that's where you connect with people, and that's where I feel like I kind of blossomed a little bit more. The retreat is really fun, and I'm very excited to be able to be a part of it this year.
All right, so one final question. Let's say a year from now, you're sitting here interviewing the new editor-in-chief for 2025. What do you want to say to that, or just what do you think in 1 year from now, where do you think you'll be?
Hopefully 1 year from now I'll have a job. And I hope I'll be getting prepared to walk across that stage and kind of make my way out of here. But honestly, just try new things. Help instill in people to try new things, and don't force them, but grow them and help them and teach them. At the end of the day, there's a difference between guiding versus being a leader. You can manage people and know how to manage people, but that's different than being a leader. And I hope whoever takes it next, who I know will do an amazing job, will just continue to grow Century as itself.
All right, Melina, thank you for joining me. And you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I'm so proud of you for getting this role. I'm proud of where you've grown the past, we'll say 2 years, and I know you're going to do amazing things.
Stop, you're going to make me cry.
When we come back, we'll look at more news inside Pittsburgh. Stay right here on RMU Focus.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other,
on a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
Mentor.
Actor.
it's time we take a step forward
it's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. You ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one. Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure.
$1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back to RMU Focused. Everyone, we have a lot of fun events on campus to share with you, so let's just get right into it.
Are you a woman that wants to work in a male-dominated field? If so, come to the basement today, Friday, April 5th, from 6 to 8 p.m., where Res Life will be hosting a panel of women to talk about overcoming the pressures of being a minority in the workplace. Food and drinks will be provided.
The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star. If you're wondering why I'm singing on a Friday morning, it's because the Office of Resident Life is hosting a March Madness watch party for the Final Four of the men's NCAA March Madness tournament. Snacks and drinks will be provided. It will be a multi-day event, with the last day being tomorrow, April 6th, from 5 to 9 p.m. in Hopwood Hall. And for some reason, if you want some random losers picks, I have UConn destroying the Tide and NC State pulling off a massive upset as they take down the most overrated player in basketball history, Zach Edey, and the Purdue Boilermakers.
Bit of a hot take there, but hey, who cares? Hey, Colby, I found these in your car. Thought they were pretty cool. Plus, I need them for Monday. What's Monday, you ask? The solar eclipse. Come to the Nicholson front lawn from 2:30 to 3:30 as the Concierge and Tutoring Center will be hosting a viewing party for the solar eclipse. Eclipse glasses and refreshments will be provided. Colby, you think these glasses will do?
How about I get those back since those are mine? But
That's okay. You
know what? We'll get those out of the way. Are you graduating like me? Are you stressing of the looming threat of student debt that our country's politicians seem to not care about, with no hope of paying it off in 30 years? Well, don't worry. The Career and Professional Development Center is hosting a resume writing workshop. Learn how to write and format a resume, review a sample resume, and learn helpful resume writing resources. The event is next week on Thursday, April 11th from 12 to 1:30 p.m. in the Benjamin Rush Center. Garrett, is having president of the Sidney Crosby fan club good to have on a resume?
Why would you ever do that? That's just not smart, my friend.
Well, I need the workshop then.
You definitely do. Okay. Staying alive. You might be wondering why I'm singing Staying Alive. That's because it's the rhythm of life. What's that, you ask? CPR. Come to the Nicholson Fire Pit next Thursday, April 11th from 10 to 2 p.m. for CPR training. The Red Cross will be hosting the event to teach the life-saving measures.
Now that we're all caught up on RMU events, let's jump right into the RMU Sports Recap with our resident expert, Jaden Baker. Take it away.
Welcome back to another segment of Bobby Mills Sports. Starting with softball, the Colonials faced the IUPUI Jaguars last Thursday. For Game 1, Kalen Hopf led the team with 3 hits. The Colonials came out strong and took the lead with a score of 4-0. In the second inning, the bases were loaded by the Colonials. Hopf hit one into the outfield, advancing each runner, making the score 2-0. In the sixth inning, the Colonials were down by 4 runs. The Colonials fought their way back to take a lead in the final inning. The Colonials won the first game of the series with the final score of 10-9. For the next 2 games of the series, the Colonials took the sweep with final scores of 6-1 and 2-1. Now on to men's lacrosse. Robert Morris faced Mercer last Saturday. David Burr was the first to find the back of the net. He had a total of 4 goals for the game. The Colonials took the victory with the final score of 15-7. The 15 goals were RMU's highest in ASUN play this season. The Colonials now improved to 3-6 overall and 2-2 in the ASUN. Women's lacrosse faced Detroit Mercy last Saturday. Jenna Irwin led the team with 3 goals and 3 shots, but also added 2 ground balls and 4 draw controls. Colleen Tift added 1 goal with a team high of 5 shots on net for RMU. The Colonials fell short with a score of 12-9. They now stand at 3-9 and 2-1 in MAC. The team has a week off before they travel to play Central Michigan next Sunday afternoon. That is all I have for sports. Sending it right back to the desk.
Thanks, Jaden. Hopefully the Colonials can keep up the hot streak despite the cold weather.
We come back, we're going to talk about all things in the Berg, so don't go anywhere, right here on RMU Focus.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to the field trip for my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back, everyone. You'll be happy you stuck around because we have plenty of events here in the Burgh.
Boom! Special Agent Detective Michael Scott, and I'm with the FBI. Now, if you're wondering what the heck is happening, I'm just showing off my improv skills like my hero, Michael Scott. Now, if you like improv like me, then head to the Arcade Comedy Theater today at 7 p.m. A trio of homegrown improv teams at the Arcade Comedy Theater presents House Team Hotspot, a show featuring a rotating sets of their very own improv comedy. Teams of each performing features 3 hours of teams jumping into hotspots and bringing their own unique brand of comedy. See the dramatic, short-form games with plenty of opportunities for the audience to get involved, kick back, and watch a full-long improv set unfold based on a single suggestion. All of it adds up to a unique night of live comedy that burns bright for 75 minutes. The feature teams are Jump Button, Lab Team, and Drew's Dad. It's being hosted by Jennifer Holtz, and the expected runtime is 75 minutes again. Tickets are $15 or $10 for college students. And if you're above the age of 21, it's BYOB. See you there.
If you're looking for some family fun this weekend, then you should take a trip down to the North Shore to the Museum of Illusions, Pittsburgh. Get 20% off with the purchase of 4 or more tickets from Friday, April 5th to Sunday, April 7th. There will be visual and educational exhibits like holograms, stereograms, optical illusions, puzzles, and immersive rooms designed to trick the mind. Come and enjoy a one-of-a-kind experience where families will be able to learn the magic behind illusions.
Do you like doing mazes? Do you like running around in circles for no good reasons for a few hours? Then do I have the event for you? Explore an immersive environment of colors at the Museum Lab. This inflatable structure by Art and Design Studio Pre-Hubs lets you interact with a color in a tactical and joyful way, and a shoes off, socks on spherical experience. It opens November 2023 and closes September 2024, so we're almost there. And 2024 Museum Lab is open Saturday and Sunday from noon to 5 p.m. with it included of the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh admissions. I'll meet you down there. I know, Garrett, there's no way you're getting out.
Yeah, not my type of thing, but hey, that's okay. Colby, do you hear that? It's a cruise missile. O'Neill Cruise returns to PNC Park for the first time since April 9th last year, as the Battling Bucks will host Adley Rutschman and the Orioles today at 4:12 p.m. Come down and see not just O'Neill Cruise, but rookie phenom Jared Jones in his 100-mile-per-hour fastball, and go home with a magnetic schedule.
Our floor director, Michael Deemer, right now is showing off his Orioles jersey, but Adley Rutschman sucks anyway. Earlier this week on Sports Talk, we talked about if you could take on 100 beavers. One of our producers, Jordan, said he could take on the buck-toothed animal, but he's very wrong. But if you're like him and want to see them, then boy, do I have the place for you. Head down to the Harris Theater for hundreds of beavers. If this sounds violent, don't worry. It's delicate and sensible. Don't worry, the beavers are actors and in goofy animal costumes and the whole worldwide black and white movie. It's an effective tribute to gag-filled slapstick comedies of the silent era. It's today from 7:30 to 9:30.
Now we've got something extra special for you all. 2 native Marylanders trying to decode Pittsburgh slang. Our very own assistant producer Emma Wise and Amir Keesley versus the Pittsburgh E's, the matchup of the century. Good luck to both of you.
Guys, I'm assistant producer Emma Wise here with my good friend Amir Keesley, and we are non-Pittsburghers guessing Pittsburgh dialect. Woo. Let's get right into it. Oh.
Company. You know what?
Cup 9?
That's gotta be company. I mean, I'm gonna go on based on like context clues. I think it's gonna be like company, like we're bringing company over. You know what I mean? Company over for Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I mean? I think that's what it means.
Oh, okay. So it looks like 2 words like mashed together.
Or it could be like a company, like, you know, a Fortune 500 company, you know what I mean? You see the drift I'm kind of going with?
No,
there?
I gotcha. I'm gonna back you up on that. I'm gonna say it's slang for company. Woo!
Boom. All right, this has to be cousin. Like, I can hear some like Yinzer being like this. I'm going down to my cousin's house. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be cousin.
I feel like it's too. The INT I feel like is too far from. Or the T at the end is too far from cousin.
Well, here's my logic behind it. Like, you got to think about it. Like Pittsburghers, they kind of got like that weird little kind of I can't explain. They got the little twang at the end of how they talk, and it's just like Philly. Like Philly, they say zinc instead of sink. So I feel like it's kind of like that.
Okay. I'll again back you up on it. I'll say family member or like close friend.
Boom. Crying. This is gonna be crying.
Yeah, crying.
This is gonna be crying.
Yeah, sad.
You guys cry. Oh, really? That's actually kind of funny. Crying. Yeah, see, I say crowns. Just like a crown you put on your head. Gucci's. That's gotta be like a sickness or something. You know, you're swimming in the Ohio River and you catch the Gucci's. I think that's what it is. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe like a group of friends.
The Ohio River Gucci's.
Maybe like a group of good friends.
What? I don't even know what to say about that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
I have nothing to say.
I never heard no one
Let's
say
move
Gucci's.
on. I have nothing to say.
Pumping iron.
Oh, okay.
You be in the gym pumping iron?
When you say it like that, yeah, like lifting weights and working out.
Yeah.
Okay. But before you said that, I was.
Oh shoot! Really? Pumping that Iron City beer. Okay. That's some David Bednar stuff there. Shout out to Mars, PA.
Well, Amir, thank you so much for joining me.
You're so welcome.
I think it's safe to say you're a little more in tune with Pittsburghese than I am, but hopefully I'll one day be in the know.
You'll be there soon.
Yeah.
It's gotta hang around some of those Yinzers. You know, you gotta go downtown a few times. So there you go.
Back to Colby and Garrett.
Thank you, guys. And as a native Pittsburgher myself, my favorite term has to be Gucci's because you know what? It's nostalgic, Garrett. Our grandma says it all the time.
No doubt, no doubt.
But enough about Pittsburgh. It's almost time for Bobby Moe on the street. So stay tuned right here on RMU Focus.
Welcome back, everyone. Coming up, we have Bobby Mo on the street. Thank God. We also have some media recommendations, of course, but we all know what you're here for.
Everybody has their celebrity crushes and who they wish they were if they were a celebrity, but who is your celebrity nemesis? I'm asking RMU students today who they have beef with. Who is your celebrity nemesis?
Joey King. There's literally no reason behind it. I don't know what it is, but it's Joey King.
Sorry, Joey. Who is your celebrity nemesis?
My celebrity nemesis is Zayn Malik from One Direction. Hated when you left One Direction. I had tickets a couple months afterwards. It's not the same.
She wants her money back.
I want my money back.
Who is your celebrity nemesis?
JoJo Siwa.
Why JoJo?
Just the turn for the worst. Have you seen the recent interview with her in like that crazy outfit?
Yes, I have. It is terrifying.
I can't get.
She said she's in her Miley Cyrus era. I'm like, that's not Miley.
No, not at all.
That is not Miley. How about you?
Probably John Mulaney.
John Mulaney? Hi. I love John Mulaney.
I just don't think he's funny at all. I don't.
He was on SNL.
I know, trust me. That's why I don't think he's funny.
Who is your celebrity nemesis?
I would have to say Ariana Grande.
Ooh, why?
She left her husband, started dating someone younger, and that man was married.
That man was SpongeBob in the musical.
Yes, that's also just a little bit embarrassing, admittedly.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Who is your celebrity nemesis? Name a celebrity you cannot stand.
Oh, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, I hate you.
Is there a reason why? Or is it just because
the entire fan base?
That's a good reason.
I'm going with a safe choice, R. Kelly.
That is a good choice. That is a good person to hate. Who is your celebrity nemesis?
John Cena.
Why John Cena?
I am so sick of him being in movies. It's so annoying. Do something else with your life, please.
Go back to wrestling, please. Who is your celebrity nemesis?
I'd have to say Sydney Sweeney.
And why is that?
I just don't think she's a very good actress.
Sorry, Sydney Sweeney. So who is your celebrity nemesis?
I think Kanye West. I don't think we would jive. I don't think our personalities would mesh too well. I don't think I could have a carry on a conversation with him.
And I don't think anybody could.
No, I don't think so.
Who is your celebrity nemesis?
It's probably Taylor Swift. I don't stand her. She's so bad. Like her music, I don't even know why people like her. And I'm a Kanye fan. Like, screw.
Thank you. Who is a celebrity you cannot stand?
After seeing the All Quiet